Did you see my surgery video?
I didn't want to see it.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I don't want to see that shit.
It's heavy, huh?
I don't want to see it, dude.
Why not?
I hate shit like that.
Why are you being such a pussy?
Because I just am.
Manly nervous?
You made me a little nervous, dude.
Why?
I don't know. It could be those just beady red eyes. Hey, dude. So much fun. Fucking just the shit back in the day, like when you're on the CR-125.
Just wait, dude.
Yeah.
Keep it in, dog.
No, I was just thinking about...
We're gonna reminisce, dude. Don't worry.
There's some classic shit.
We're gonna reminisce.
The Menifee house. Someone brought that up, man.
Shut up. We're gonna bring it up, dog.
All right, dude.
Don't be fucking spilling our interview before we get to it, bro.
You don't want to rehearse the interview?
No.
This isn't an interview.
This is a fucking talking shit, chilling. Should we get higher?
No, I'm good, dude.
Halfway through, maybe take a break, take a hit. Whenever they start recording like this, it's funny because we always pick up like a funny audio piece in the beginning, you know?
I knew that, like, I should be aware of that the minute this thing was hot, you know?
You guys got your phones on vibrate?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's dope when you get clips like that, though, like you don't know, you know? Bodacious, the vampire / Viking, is out of Washington and down in Temecula.
Yeah.
We had to get him in for you guys. Like this is a special treat right here. I've known this dude forever.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm stoked to be here, you know? A little nervous, a little bit skeptical.
Why? Because the airbag since April Fool's is
something
tomorrow?
like that. You know, I just don't know what to, you know, you can't let your guard down. Or definitely don't leave your phone unattended. You know, but whatever. No, I'm stoked to be here, dude.
What's it called?
You're my brother, dude. You're my fucking old school rock and roll, just going hard like, no, you know, no one knows.
For you, those of you that don't know, I bet Manley in what, 98 or 99?
Something like that.
Started riding the 4-leaf events, hanging out, seeing each other every weekend. Eventually, wait, we moved in with each other.
It was
what, like 2001?
Yep.
Yeah, so we got a house in Menifee, and that was like some of the funnest times of like my life was living in Menifee with you, Morrison being there. Like we would literally, it was like the year they had El Nino, and we'd just ride from the house every day. And then your blow-up buddy came, and remember your boy?
Yeah, that was
ate shit on the main street and broke his ankle or something?
Yeah.
That was pretty heavy. But that was like some of the funnest times of just like riding together.
Hey,
like,
what about that time that Metzger drove through the neighbor guy's yard? Remember that guy was always, dude, his lawn was like that long. He's out there just tooling out on it. And I was ripping 4-footers. And I hear a knock on the door, and I'm just like, what? And I just go look out the door, it's that guy, and he's so pissed. And you remember how scrawny he was? He was scrawny as fuck.
But he was like out there every day
had like
working
a
on his
thicker
grass
chick,
and
you know what I mean? Like skinny dudes usually like a little bit heavier set girls. So I know I do. But anyhow, yeah, the dude, I look out the people, and the guy's like, just so fucking
just heated.
So heated, and I open the door, I'm like, what? You know, and he's like, you drove across my lawn.
Metzger.
Mike Metzger drove across your lawn. You know, me and Jeremy would never do that to you, you know?
Yeah.
He's so mad, but right when I said Mike Metzger did it, he's just like fully gets it, because he, you know.
He's a local, Menifee, Quail Valley, we're good, he can chill.
Remember that one time Rincata was, or something, I think it was Rincata.
Yeah, it was.
On his fucking 10-speed in spandex. Yeah. I don't know if those things are 10 speeds, I don't know.
Yeah, it probably might have been.
But anyhow, we're like, riding, it was like he's on the road and it was all muddy, and we're all like, watch this. Just fucking just quad. Remember that? That shit was great, wasn't it?
Yeah, because that's when he was living where Villa Poto's house was, the same spot. Yeah.
Like shit like that's the shit that I remember the most.
Well, that was like the most fun because you could literally just ride from the house and ride like 8 different spots. Like, or let's go this way today. All right, no, let's go this way after we were gassed up after lunch, you know?
And
like,
man, there were some characters in the neighborhood, do you remember? There was always like something weird going on.
That was fun, dude. That was like one of the funner houses I lived in, just being able to ride and like just you and Morrison every day, you know what I mean? Like, it was cool. Ride with Evans, Feist, and then that's when they got the course down at Elsinore.
And then we'd ride. Remember that time me and you rode from there to the Elsinore track? That was gnarly.
That was far.
That was one of the gnarliest fucking.
Because there wasn't trails going all the way through those hills back then.
Well, I was following. It was just me and you, and we were mobbing under the freeway and like just through the streets. And I'm like, we're getting arrested.
Went down, motoed some laps, and then rode back to the house.
Yeah, I'm like the whole time like we're getting arrested.
That was fun, and then like just traveling together all the time, Warped Tour. Like we did a lot of shit together growing up. Like it was like when we were like figuring out ourselves and shit, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, dude, me, you, and Scum, like, I feel like we were like
The outcasts?
Well, we were like a little bit younger than Deegan and Feist
Yep.
and Larry, so we were like a little bit more kind of like kids, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know?
Raising each other.
Yeah, well, you know, we got to share each other's zit cream, you know, like some oxy pads on the tour bus, you know, like, dude, I'm getting zits, fucking puberty still running through me.
It's crazy to think that was in like 2000, like 17 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
You
it's
know,
rad.
you think about it like that, it makes me feel really old.
Yeah, well, you know, it happens, dude. Look at me, dude.
You got some gray
What the
hair.
fuck
Still looking
happened to
slick,
me,
though,
dude?
At least you still got hair.
Yeah, I know, dude. I bet you, I want to see you try to pull this off.
Yeah, right, dude. My shit just curls
Just
around and
fucking
gets so cholo.
Search for animal chin.
I cannot do facial hair, dude. I don't connect sideburns. I don't connect
You
here. I
look
get
fucking
nothing
pretty
here.
savage, dude. An old van. Get yourself an old van.
I got the Sprinter, dude. That's as old as we're going right there with the van.
Driving the old van with the patchy facial hair.
What have you been up to, dude?
Oh man, where do I start?
Let's hear it.
I'm really not sure if I'm at liberty to even discuss, but we will take this moment to go ahead and just show you one thing that we've
That thing is dope.
come up with.
So what is this?
This right here is the Moto Life kit.
The
It's the
essentials?
kit, and you know, it's only for the homies right now.
That's what I like
And
about it.
obviously, you're the homie, so you know the deal. So
This thing is dope as hell, dude. The Pelican case. And
Yeah.
only if you guys knew what was inside right now.
oh god, it's a big treat. It really is.
Maybe at a later date I'll show you guys, but right now I ain't showing you guys shit.
Yeah, so you know, I mean, there's a lot of things I do, and like, you know, a lot of shit I just try to, you know, keep.
Well,
to
yeah.
myself.
What's been going on with Moto Life? You guys been busy? You and Chop just getting shit done?
That's what we're attempting to do. Yes.
Busy? Busy? It's hard. It ain't
Yeah,
easy. If it was
no, it's
easy,
not.
everyone would be doing it.
No, exactly, and you know, just really polishing up on my acting skills. You know, just you know, really rehearsing those lines.
Been out in Hollywood at acting classes.
No, you know, I'm just getting old. You know, I got two little guys, 2 kids. You know the deal.
Yep. Getting
And,
big. How old are they now?
Volley's 2, and Vildo will be 4 here in a couple weeks.
I think 4 is like the raddest age for kids. Like you just get to see so much personality right now. Like that's how the old Sailor is right now, and she's like my little homie. You know what I mean? Like I always want to do stuff with her because that age is just super fun.
Yeah, no, I mean it is. It's why I have gray hair. That's why it's even more gray
That's
since
2
the last time you
reasons.
see me.
Dude, the one thing I'm really pumped on is like for the longest time you turned into the biggest pussy and you wouldn't touch a dirt bike. And lately I've been seeing pictures all over Instagram of you riding. And I
Yeah,
don't think you
well-
understand like how pumped that makes me feel because that's like something we always did together and loved it.
Well, no, that's the thing, dude. Like that's why when I started communicating with Chop and Moto Life, you know, at first I'm like, that name is like perfect. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the name rings a bell. I could see that going somewhere or doing something. Yeah, I have to do that, Jeremy.
Mr. SoCal hand signals over here with everything he wants to, I thought you were doing the robot and shit.
Yeah, no, I was trying to explain this in intricate detail. I was trying to
were
use
very
the air as a
expressive.
canvas. I was trying to paint you a picture, Jeremy, in high
You
definition.
don't type it out because I can't read it.
Yeah, exactly. So I was using the fucking hand signals. But no, anyhow, I already forgot what we were talking about. Whatever.
Chop,
Oh,
Moto
yeah,
Life,
yeah. So yeah, we're talking about riding.
and riding. Not being a bitch anymore.
Yeah, well, my hand's fucked.
Yeah.
And my deal
Is that from, where was that from, Australia?
well,
No, that one, you did it again, right?
well, I had surgery on it last December to take a tendon from here and put it here. I had no tendon, so my thumb was just.
Dangling.
But anyhow, it's just not right. But I'm just riding, just to have fun, you know, just messing around, and you know, it makes me feel like a kid again.
That's what it should be for,
Well,
is having fun.
That's what you know. For the longest time, I just went on a weird trip, you know, where I was
Yeah.
like.
Don't want to get hurt, you get over it. I get it, dude. Like I get tired of riding
Well,
sometimes.
that and just, I don't know, dude. It's like you're not doing what you once did. Where
Yeah.
trying to get gnarly or doing anything. So you're like, you feel like a kook because you just want to go ride, but you're like, dude, I'm not doing that right now. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly. And you kind of feel like the pressure that you have to because you did it before.
Yeah,
But
and you know
honestly
you
now,
can do it. Like I
yeah,
look
exactly.
at shit all the time, and I'm like,
I know I can hit that,
exactly
but
how
I don't want to.
Yeah, like, and then it's like just a weird thing. So you're just, but also I had, you know, my family,
Yeah.
other stuff, trying to pull off life, adulting.
I think for sure. I think when you have kids, it like you take a step back sometimes. Like you know what I mean. Like I know when I started having my kids, I was started like, risk versus reward. You know, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, no, I want to chill. Now I'm just like, fuck it, I need to have fun. That's why I've just been riding so much lately because I've been having so much more
Yeah,
fun.
well, I've been trying. That's what I'm trying to do. I want to get to the point. I'm not comfortable yet. I haven't ridden enough to be really even comfortable. I've been up in Washington. It's raining.
Yeah.
Not fucking doing it. People do go riding and take it all in, and I'm like, people hit me up to go ride. I'm like, next 60-degree plus day,
And then you'll be able
you
to-
hit me up.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, we'll do it. And I'm like, well, that was months ago.
I remember back in the day, this dude would roll up to like the events and he would literally pull up to the tunnel, start his bike and just go out and jump everything, not even roll anything once. Like that's how confident Manley was back in the day. Like you would just literally roll up, start your bike, jump everything, go back to the pit, take some rips, come back out, ride practice, take some rips, ride the contest,
Piss
done.
everyone off doing
Every
some
day.
dumbass thing. It's some dumb
Me
thing.
and Morrison would just be all,
That guy's
he didn't
fucked
even
up.
look at the landing or like how big the jump was, he just hit it.
Yeah, no, I was on one. When I look back and think about that sometimes, I'm like, what was I doing? Why did I do that?
But back then, like, you just looked at stuff and you just knew how to hit it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Coming
no,
from,
yeah.
like, riding track and moto all the time, like, you never
Yeah.
were like, hey, how far is the jump? You just looked and knew how far you had to go.
And a lot of times was just really just going. Just,
And it's funny
just
because we all
rolling it
turned
out.
into pussies once ramps came out. Like, oh, well, how far is it? Okay, a little bit bigger. You know what
I
I
used
mean?
to just fucking pin it to flats.
Yeah, exactly.
I
You would just overjump it.
Flatland everything. Sometimes I'd case it, but I was like strong. I wasn't as skinny as I am now. I like had muscle. I could like endure it, but you know.
Yeah, that shit was fun, though. Every weekend just going to events and just cruising, like, just different. Warped Tour was always fun. Going out and watching AFI play every day, like just riding.
yeah.
Like it was just turned into like Groundhog Day. Every day, wake up, try to find a shower, eat, ride, chill, go watch AFI. All right, we're done. Now, on to the next place.
And how sweet was, you know, like once we became friends with Pennywise.
Yeah.
And those guys who we're still friends with to this day, that are our homies, they just happen to like dirt bikes too. We fucked around and rode pit bikes all the time before
fun
it
as
became
hell.
a big deal. Skated the mini ramp, met Wee Man. You know, like we had a lot of good times.
We did. That was dope. It was
just-
fun times for sure.
How did you guys even meet?
I met him at the fucking Triple Crown. Remember?
Yeah.
Vans Triple Crown.
Yep.
And Scum, and I don't remember exactly
How
what
it was
happened,
exactly,
but it was
yeah.
classic. But I remember you just being like, hey man, like fuck, I don't remember what it was, but he's like, roll with us, like, cause
Yeah.
you were the hometown hero, dude, like quite literally hometown hero.
Was it San Diego?
It was at the
San
Sports
Diego.
Center or whatever, and
Yeah.
and then you're like, yeah, roll with me, man, and we were just hanging.
Yeah.
Then you come down into the tunnel, and my dad was with me. And you're like shirtless, and you read the results, you know, to like see who qualified or whatever. And you're like, fuck, piss. And you just started up your dirt bike, pinned it, did like a little, you know, donut deal, and fucking pinned it out of the ramp. And my dad started laughing so hard. My dad's like, that guy's fucked up. Like my dad thought you were sweet. And
I got the approval from Pops. right
yeah,
off
he's
the
like,
bat.
dude, that kid's sweet. And fucking guys fucked up. And then later that night, you're out fighting in the parking lot. And
Yeah.
then you rode your deal, no shirt on. Remember, you just had a helmet, no gloves. You don't think you had gloves on you?
No, because I threw them. No, I didn't even have time to get ready. Because remember,
You
they
just
put
threw
me in
on
the
a
jail
helmet,
cell
you're-
underneath the thing. I
Yeah.
got arrested for a little bit, and then they let me take my run. Like I missed my run, and then they let me out.
I
and
just
took it, and I won.
remember, like, I'm like, dude, that was so sweet. And-
Why did you get in a fight?
I don't know.
He was just
Something
repping his
happened. Like
city
some
hard.
lady's dude was like super drunk and like smarting off or
he was
something
throwing
like
up
that.
a set. He was claiming everything.
What it was is someone was already fighting, and somehow I got pulled into it, and then the
I
lady
thought
was
it
like,
had to do with your girlfriend or chick at the time. I thought
maybe, I don't know,
think
but
that-
the lady was like, he's the one that started all this, blah, 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 blah. And so
And
they
then you were
arrested
like,
me. I'm like,
hey,
I'm fucking riding,
but
dude.
knowing you, I didn't see that part, but knowing you at that point, you were like, fuck you to the cops. You're like, motherfucker, spitting and just spazzing out. And they're like, get him. Zip tied you. Did they zip tie you? I think they zip tied
Threw
you.
me in the jail cell for like a half an hour, and I kept hearing them say everyone's name. I'm like, dude, I'm next. Then they call my name, and I'm in the little jail cell underneath the San Diego Sports Arena chilling. I'm like, dude,
That
what
was
the
so
fuck?
fucking cool,
Then they
dude.
let me out, and I got to go last, and I won.
That was the sickest shit.
It was pretty fucking dope. Dude.
Yeah,
Like,
then
it
he
was
takes
dope.
off his boots.
Threw
He's
him in
out
the
there and he's
crowd.
like, huh. He doesn't even have goggles or anything, so he just throws his fucking Fox boots into the crowd.
Helmet, boots, I was just throwing everything. I was
Then
amped,
he's
dude.
just
Won
in
my
his-
first event.
If I recall correctly, you did keep your pants on.
I did keep my pants on.
You shouldn't have, but you did.
Did I?
It would have been pretty sweet if you just,
I don't remember. I think I kept them.
they'd have been like, dude, that fucking kid. That kid's from my city.
That was a
People
pretty
are
fun
claiming
event.
you hard, dude.
I
People-
remember I went and spent that money the next day too.
You did, for
I bought
sure.
a truck. I was
Dude,
16. I bought a truck, Never got a license until I was
Dude, you
23.
fucking spent that money when you're in the jail cell. When you were in the jail cell, you were already.
No, as soon as I won, that's when I spent the money. I'm like, all right, cool. It was like $5,200 bucks, I remember.
That's why you won. You were sitting in the jail cell. You're like, dude, I'm getting my pre-runner dialed.
I need a truck, dog.
It's gonna be so sick. No matter what, that's why you're my favorite, dude. All the shit I seen you do for life, my favorite, dude.
Just ran it, dude. I was just doing me.
And you've really fine-tuned your shit-talking skills. They're very, very much so been exercised over
I am
time.
a professional shit talker, and then I just ride on the side for fun.
Yeah, and well,
You
I
know?
just love it, dude. It's like if I like, let's just say I was having a bad day today.
You call me to get cheered up.
I don't even need to call you, but if I'm in the neighborhood and I stop by, it's like I'm leaving there with my face hurting from laughing so hard. My stomach muscles are, worked out, and I'm like, you make the world a better place, Jeremy.
That's why I'm here, dog.
Just by talking shit.
That's why I'm
Smoking
here.
weed and talking shit, and you're saving planet Earth.
There's nothing wrong with that, dude.
Nothing, I mean, you're
It's
a
2017.
superhero.
You can do what you want, dude.
You're a fucking superhero, dude. You know what I mean?
Ninja Turtle, dog.
Ninja Turtle, see what I'm saying, dude?
Yeah, the red
Fighting
one.
crime, dude.
The red one.
With them fucking rich guy teeth, dude.
I had to do something with my girl, dude. It was pretty bad.
I'm just fucking with you, dude. I thought it was really rock and roll when he had this chipped out tooth.
I said, fuck
And
it.
he just ran it, and he had the most fucked up hair, and he'd just light his hair on fire, and he'd just go.
That was
and
my
I'm like-
haircuts.
I'm like, dude, that guy is so punk rock.
That was my haircuts.
I just love the punk rock shit, dude. You know what I mean?
How did you get into the Metal Militia?
We were all basically about the same time.
Yeah.
A part of it.
And we would see Deegan, Fi, Slink, all those
and
dudes
they
at
just
every
liked it
event.
because we were running our program that we just run, you know?
Yeah, just doing our own
We were
shit.
just fucking shit up. We didn't care. And those guys were like, clearly these kids are the way to go.
These guys got to be part of the militia. And it wasn't like, hey, you're in the militia. It just happens. You know what I mean? Everyone always asks me, like, oh, so when did they tell you? I'm like,
Yeah, I
they
got
didn't. You just become part of the
I was waiting
the
for
crew.
the postman to show up. You know?
Waiting for your letter. in the
Waiting for
mail.
my fucking invite. It was before email. A pigeon arrived. I untied the little thing. I was like, oh, sweet.
What about when you broke both of your wrists in Mexico,
Guatemala.
and the maid had to wash you?
Yeah.
You
that
got
was
the
great.
maid to wash him,
She
dude.
had gold teeth. She came in. I'm just like weeded, you know?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
What'd you do? You came up short?
Yeah, it was just
Sketchy setup.
It was a sketchy setup. It was just a dumb deal.
And you grenaded them pretty good, right?
I just the landing was like so peaked and the takeoff was like an Evel Knievel deal. In the first week we rode the same setup, but the landing was smaller and whatever, and I think they just built it up and no one wanted to hit it. And the truth of the matter was I was actually in Juan Carlos, I don't remember the feller's name, but I was in some dude's truck just railing fucking booger sugar straight from the rainforest there. I was testing the product.
Right before the show.
Well, it was a Friday, and I wasn't planning on, like the week before, I just didn't even ride practice.
Yeah.
And
So you weren't going to ride till the next day anyways. You were just
and then
chilling.
they're like, you got to ride practice. And I'm like, fuck it, dude. And then everyone was all scared, which
Yeah.
they were the first week. I hit it first the first week, too. Scummy, I'm thinking, Scummy, this guy jumps
He'll
fucking
grease it.
trains.
Yeah.
He jumps all kinds of shit. He doesn't want to jump this thing. And I'm like, fuck it. Just went, turned around, jumped over the starting gate. And in all honesty, if that landing was shorter, I think I would have overcleared it just like I always did. But they
But it was
just
so
built it.
tall, you just backsided it.
Frame case the top of it and just snapped both my wrists. It was heavy. Went to the hotel, trying to I'm dirty from the deal, and I wanted to shower, and this lady's like, he's not pulling it. I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
She comes, she kind of gets the idea of what's trying to go on here, and she just undressed me, gives me a shower.
Did you get a
held my
boner?
arms up. I can't recall how erect I was, if it was just semi-hard, but I really wish that I would have just emphasized that this thing right here needed clean the most. Like, this is the dirtiest part. Like, really. But
With
anyhow,
how much of a clean freak you are, I can't believe you let anyone else even touch you.
when you're in those situations where, you're fucking just whatever, just roll with it. you know?
You had to come home and get surgery, right?
No, that one I didn't. It was fine. It was the following year when we went to the Militia tour in Australia.
Backside of the landing.
No, the bike was.
The bike cut out gnarly. I remember it was a brand new bike.
Yeah, and I just like kind of hit the top. I didn't even crash, remember? I just kind of
and rode out of it.
Rode out of it, and I just threw the bike away in that berm.
That was
and everyone's like, yeah. Everyone thought I pulled it. Everyone's like, yeah, fuck yeah.
And you're like, no.
No, it was just this one.
It was only one.
Yeah, I fucking broke my wrist.
We're like, yeah,
what?
right, no way. Because remember, Tomcat did the same thing in practice, but he came around the corner.
Did he pull it?
No, remember he rode his brake up the lip and had to jump off his bike, and he went between the airbag and the landing and fell down in there and was totally fine.
Fuck.
It was gnarly.
That's not.
It was right after you left.
Dude, I only pulled the Militia tour for a week, dude.
Yeah, and
I was
then
there
Manley
like
was
one
out.
week, and right when we got off the flight, I went huge, remember?
Yep.
I was throwing fucking drinks out of like the 14th story, fucking out onto the street. Enslow had to pull me aside and be like, dude, you're really blowing it. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Yeah, you know
when Seth tells you to stop, you're going overboard.
I was going huge, and I only pulled it for like a week. But we did do Warp Tour in Australia.
Yeah.
That was the fucking best.
I didn't get to do that
ever.
one.
It was great.
I remember that one looked really fun.
How are the OG crew that just beat everyone up? What
Like
about
those days were like, I never even looked forward to going out because you knew we
it
were
was
getting
heavy.
in a fight
Like
every
you had
time
to
we
be
went out.
ready to fight people.
You did.
If you
Like,
were
I always
rolling-
wanted to go chill and just smoke and drink and just hang out and have fun, but like literally the whole time you're like,
Like you're not
when's
rolling.
this fight gonna go
That's
down?
how core it was. Like that's what I remember. I try to tell people like Militia was that core.
Yeah.
Militia was like you're going out and you have to be ready to fight someone.
You have to
like
be.
you have to be. It's like you're on fucking red alert.
Were you at that demo in Irvine when we all got in a fight? The dude threw a beer over the fence at us and we jumped the fence and kicked his whole
I
crew's
wasn't
ass?
there, but I remember that story.
That one was gnarly. Like that shit don't happen no more. You know what I mean?
And then you get sponsored by Jägermeister.
Yeah,
and
they
you
just
get-
throw a shot machine on the bus or at the house all the time.
And then it's like, it's on.
I wouldn't change anything we ever did.
I wouldn't change nothing. I'm very thankful.
It's what made me who I am today. You know what I mean?
Same deal, dude. I'm super appreciative that, first of all, that we
We
survived.
pulled it.
Came out relatively unscathed. But you know what I mean? Like we didn't get in any big trouble or do anything fucking too retarded.
When what was the last event you rode? You remember?
No, I can't. It's been that long.
It's been that long, huh?
No, I think honestly the last demo I did, it was a Hells Angels event
Yep.
in like Fresno or something.
Yep.
And that was like a pretty good way to just
Iron them out.
peace.
Was that on your ramp to ramp?
No, I think it was Shane Tritler's.
That was some fun times when your pops would drive us on Warp Tour instead of the bus. We'd jump in the ramp to ramp.
Yeah,
Remember that?
how sweet was it when we had the day off and we went to my hometown?
Yeah.
You got to see my bedroom. Tell them about my bedroom.
Oh my God, dude! I
Talk
walk
about
into
my
this dude's bedroom. Literally, there's not 1 inch of like drywall. You just see porno magazine spreads everywhere, dude. Like just the funniest shit. I literally walked in his room. I'm like,
Hey, you know what it was?
your parents don't give a shit about you, dude. Your parents hate you.
No, what it was is it was an art project.
Dude, when I walked in the room, I was tripping. I was like, oh my God, like this is heavy.
Yeah, I know. See, you
But
know.
it's cool. It's who you are, dog.
Yeah, you know.
You're a pornographic weirdo that wants to commit suicide.
No, dude. No, that's not what I
I
wanted.
remember tripping on that. You remember that event? We locked Bartram inside his trailer
Yeah.
because he left the lock on the
That was
outside.
so
Then we were
fucking good.
paintballing his trailer. Just
Yeah, how bummed was he, dude? He's still bummed about that.
Hey, but the best was getting Pierce. Remember, we were on the park. Or we were on the roof of the hotel. We crawled out the window.
Yeah.
First, we went in the motorhome.
yeah.
Remember, we went into
It
his
was so
motorhome.
hot there,
We
too.
crawled through the motorhome window. We piled up all his spare parts and all his shit against the door, so when he opened it, it would fall.
Yeah.
And then we pulled the shitter in the parking lot, and it made the biggest puddle of fucking
so
just
gnarly.
sewage around it.
I was so bummed,
And I remember
dude.
we were sitting on the roof filming that with Dawes.
Yeah,
dude.
it was funny, but at the same time, like I was just like you could smell it. It was
Like
just,
now, I could now. There's no way I could do that nowadays. You know what I mean? Like back then, I was just
But
like,
now what
fuck
do you
it.
do?
Now I'm like, eh.
No, what do you do now?
Now I just slap people or sock them in
No,
the dick.
what is it that you actually do that right now? What have you been on a fucking roll with lately?
What?
Taking people's phones, posting inappropriate material for social media.
Dude, don't leave that shit open unlocked
You know.
around me,
Somebody
dog.
got him the other day.
Bierman got me, dude. Did you see it? Oh my God. I'm packing up
You
the
loved
motorhome. We're
it,
leaving
dude.
NASCAR, and he keeps going, oh man, that yoga. I can't wait for yoga on Monday. I'm like, Bierman don't fucking do yoga. And then he's talking more yoga. Oh, that yoga's really been working out for me. And then I hear my phone go ding, and I'm like, where's my phone? I'm like, no. I'm like, I put 2 and 2 together.
loved it,
And it
dude.
was a text from Sanders going, hey, you might want to delete your last post. I'm like, you motherfucker. And I
Hey,
looked, and I
I saw-
opened it. I'm just like dying
Hey,
laughing, dude.
I saw like somewhere, I don't know if it's Snapchat or Instagram, but I saw that you got Axel.
Yeah.
He looked so bummed. Like he was authentically bummed on what happened. He like was not stoked on it.
He had to actually post something saying it that it wasn't him doing it, and I did. I was dying laughing.
I was like, I felt bad for him, dude. When I saw that video, like,
gotta break the youngsters
no, I know,
in
but
good,
when I saw that video, like, I could tell he was like truly bummed. I was like, dude, that poor kid. Twitch got him, dude.
Hey man, I don't know. It's just fun to fuck with people.
No, I
find it amusing. I like to make myself laugh day to day.
Hey, everyone that watches you laughs. Everyone's having a good time. You're, like I said, you're a fucking superhero, dude.
You got it, dude.
You're
You
the
gotta have
fucking
fun.
fifth Ninja Turtle. The
First,
funny one.
Ninja
You're the
Turtle.
You're the funny one, dude.
that shit's too funny.
I was at the beach today. You know, it was great.
Did you see Joshua Hansen down there?
I saw him yesterday at the beach.
Was his hair all flaky and dandruffy?
He was riding fakie on his rollerblades, like down curb cuts, like
I seen
pumping,
the
like
video,
it's
I
like
seen
it's a
the
little
video.
half pipe. He was like he's like pumping the
Is that
curb
video
cut.
still on your phone?
I
Or did
think,
it erase already?
I think it probably already raised.
I was gonna say try and save it so we could just insert that in.
Where he's riding fakie on the rollerblades.
Yeah, I was dying laughing.
Yeah, no, Hanson's sweet. He's
Yep.
one of my favorites.
I like Hansen.
Josh Hill.
Yep.
You got
He
your
was at the
na-
beach with you today?
No, I haven't seen Hill yet. But then you got your neighbor over here, Todd Potter.
Yep. We're gonna
He's-
have Todd Potter on soon.
He's great. You know,
Talk to him about tractors and shit, cooking.
cooking, just all skill sets required.
Yeah, no, Potter's a man of many.
Many skills. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's great. He's got skills on a dirt bike too. Little fakie, ride fakie out of anything.
You gonna go ride with Morrison and Chop tomorrow?
Yeah, we're gonna go ride tomorrow. We're literally riding just to go hit a corner. We're just going for the photo op.
For the Instagram pic?
Yeah, we're going for Instagram pics, dude.
Morrison's driving all the way down just for the pic.
That's all we're doing, dude. Like straight up.
All right, well, Manley, thanks for coming by. I know you gotta get your dumb ass back to Washington, so
Yeah.
I'll let you get out of here, dog.
We gotta hunt fucking Bigfoot, dude. I'm gonna
You
be
gonna
the
go
one that
hunt
catches
Bigfoot in the
him.
Great Northwest?
I'm just gonna hang out in the woods and he's gonna come and chill with me because look at me, dude.
I like it. Who wouldn't want to come get you? You're beautiful, dude.
No, I just gotta go up there and,
Handle business.
you know what I mean.
Get it done, dog. And I'm gonna get it done with this one, dog.
Rad. No, that was great, dude. That was fun. Thanks for having me.
No worries, dog.
How's that beard going, dude? How long you been growing that thing for?
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks. You know, this long winter has really gotten to me.
Just trying to keep his face warm. He's a Viking, dude. You didn't know?
You ever unbraid it?
Yeah, I unbraid it all the time, wash it.
Does it look like shit, like the rest of your face?
Yeah, you know. I would look like a little kid if I didn't have it.
Just
dude.
set it down, Jeremy.
You would look so different without it. Baby face,
I look like a
Manley.
kid, dude.
Little
I
Bobby
don't
Hill
wanna
over
do
here.
Unbraided, it looks like a rat's nest. Just
Unbraid it right now, dude.
Dude,
Do it for the shot, dude.
Can't do it.
Who's your guy? Come on, guy.
I tell you what, dude. If you make my pee hard, I will in fact unbraid this for you.
No, I can't do it.
well, in fact.
Let me help you out. I got Google for that.
Hey, give a little, take a little.
Give a little, take a little.
If Jeremy does all the right things, it should happen.
Funny, dude.